Venus. Introduction. Venus, a hot, rocky planet, is the second closest to the Sun. Venus is in the middle of both Mercury and the Earth. It's old, it's beautiful, and it will burn you if you touch it. Venus, the second world. A close-up of the hottest planet. Venus is 4.503 billion years old. It formed much the same way Mercury did, a large amount of gas and dust falling under the weight of gravity in order to become a big rock that evolved around the Sun today. A year on Venus looks a lot more like a year on Earth than Mercury does, lasting 225 Earth days. The days on Venus, however, are still very long and still longer than a year, but not by much. A day on Venus is 243 Earth days. Its days are actually longer than Mercury's days, which are 176 Earth days. This makes Venus very hot, hotter than Mercury in fact, which is closer to the Sun than Venus is. On average, Venus is 864 degrees Fahrenheit or 462 degrees Celsius, while Mercury is 801 degrees Fahrenheit. Why is this, however? Simply to put it, this is chalked up to longer days. However, Venus is farther away from the Sun than Mercury, so how can it be hotter? It's hotter because of its atmosphere. Venus's atmosphere acts as a heat vacuum, sucking in and containing the heat from the Sun, making Venus way hotter than Mercury could. Mercury doesn't even have an atmosphere. It never stood a chance in beating Venus in this bout. The Roman goddess Venus. Venus receives its name from the Roman goddess Venus. Venus is the goddess of love, coitus, beauty, and fertility. Venus is actually the only female named planet in the solar system. It was named Venus because of its brightness. It illuminates brighter than all the other 5 planets known at the time of its naming. Venus's Greek equivalent was Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of victory, fertility, and prostitution. Conclusion. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. Venus proves that just because thou art closer to something hot doesn't mean thou art necessarily the hottest object there is. It takes a lot more than proximity to the Sun in order for a planet to be hot. Atmosphere and other factors, like how long their days are, can attribute to the surface temperature of a planet, and without an atmosphere, the temperature of a planet can drastically change. Venus is one hot planet, and it has its atmosphere to thank for that. The end. Coming soon to the world Aloha. Earth. Lunaris. Mars. Superworld. Asteroid. And Saturn. Thank you for watching The World Aloha. The sound you hear in the background in this video was the sound of Venus recorded by NASA. If you like my content, go to theworldaloha.com where you can find all of my content, and the content is uploaded daily.